Once upon a time, in a faraway land, there lived a wise and powerful king named Sulaiman, Solomon. He was not an ordinary king. Allah had blessed him with a special gift. He could talk to animals and understand their language. He could even communicate with the wind and command the Jinn. Everyone admired King Sulaiman for his kindness and fairness. One sunny morning, King Sulaiman walked out of his grand palace. The golden rays of the sun reflected on the palace's marble walls. Birds chirped in the sky, and animals roamed peacefully in the gardens. Sulaiman smiled and whispered a prayer of gratitude to Allah for the beautiful day. But suddenly, a small ant caught his attention. It was running as fast as it could toward a group of ants. Sulaiman bent down and listened carefully. The ant shouted to the others, "Hurry, get into your homes! King Sulaiman and his army are coming this way. They might step on us without noticing." Sulaiman's heart filled with joy at the ant's concern for its friends. He smiled and raised his hand to stop his army. "Wait," he said, his voice calm and kind. "We must not harm even the smallest of Allah's creatures." The soldiers obeyed, and the ants were safe. The news of King Sulaiman's kindness spread across the land. People and animals loved him even more. One day, as Sulaiman sat on his throne, a bird called the hoopoe flew in. It flapped its wings excitedly, trying to get Sulaiman's attention. "What news do you bring?" Sulaiman asked. The hoopoe bowed and said, "O great king, I have seen something amazing. I flew over a distant land ruled by a queen named Bilqis. Her people worshipped the sun instead of Allah." Sulaiman frowned. He loved Allah and wanted everyone to worship him alone. "We must invite her to the truth," he said. Sulaiman wrote a letter to Queen Bilqis, inviting her to believe in Allah. He gave the letter to the hoopoe and said, "Take this to her palace and wait for her reply." The hoopoe flew quickly across mountains and rivers until it reached the queen's palace. Bilqis was surprised to receive a letter from the famous King Sulaiman. She read it aloud to her advisors. The letter said, "In the name of Allah, the most merciful, worship him alone and submit to his will." Bilqis was curious but unsure. She decided to visit King Sulaiman to see if he was truly a wise and just king. When Bilqis arrived, she was amazed. Sulaiman welcomed her warmly and showed her the blessings Allah had given him. He even had a throne prepared for her that looked just like hers, transported by the Jinn in the blink of an eye. Bilqis was astonished. She realized that Sulaiman's power came from Allah, the one true God. "I believe in Allah, the Lord of all worlds," she declared. Sulaiman smiled and thanked Allah for guiding her.